Welcome everybody, it is Mario Man 10100 back again with another first impressions video, and it's time to dive into the SNES Classic. So we had the NES Classic at the end of last year, and now we have the SNES Classic, and we have a lot of games here. A lot of them that I haven't actually played at all. And we also have Star Fox 2, which we can't play yet because we have to beat the first stage of Star Fox, which I haven't played, so we're just going to dive into the games that I have actually played on this system, starting with Mega Man X. And that was for the Wii U. For the Wii U Virtual Console. That's the only time that I've actually played the game. So we have the opening cutscene, Mega Man X. So we have the X-Buster, which is apparently the Mark 17 version of the Mega Buster from the original Mega Man X. Which makes sense considering the big jump between Mega Man and Mega Man X. So I believe this is Dr. Light talking here. And originally, yes, Dr. Light actually created Mega Man X. And kept him in captivity for a long time. I think that's what the story was for Mega Man X, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, Thomas Light. September 18th, 20XX. So yes, with the improvement in technology, of course we got opening cutscenes and stuff and better graphics, and we now have Mega Man X. So let's start the game. And now we have Central Highway, which is X's theme in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Actually is a remix of this theme. Well, I nearly died then. Ow. So there's health pickups going all over the place, and these guys are just terrorizing the highway because why the fuck not? So there's a lot of new abilities. Okay, so we can charge up the Mega Buster, or the X-Buster I should say. But if we get hit we lose the charge, so that's no surprise there. So this gets hit, gets damaged, and actually shows us how to actually do the wall jumping. So I didn't even know that those were there. But it's basically an in-game tutorial on how to do the wall jumping, because that's what that's one of the many things that Mega Man X brings forth from the original, that improves on the original Mega Man and makes it distinct, is that you can wall jump and stuff. Okay. jump and shoot at the same time. Now I gotta get used to the B button being the jump button here, and the Y button actually being the buster shot button. Because usually it's the A button is attack and the B button is or the A button is jump, and I saved myself there. And the B button being attack and the A button being jump. But on the SNES, a lot of games made it so that it was the B button that was jump, and things like the Y button or the A button being shoot. Go away, you asshole. Thank you. Ow. Fuck off. Okay, so I remember one of these jumps being that one. One of these jumps being pretty bad, and I think it's that one in particular. But yeah, I love Central Highway. I love the sprite work. Kill those guys. So I think I've played the opening stage and part of the next stage that we can play. So we have Vile, which of course we don't know the name for, and this is a battle that we can't win. So we'll try our best here, but we can't win this battle. Like, we get down to that. Vile looks like he's about to kill us. He taunts us, and in comes a buster shot, and there he is, 0. So he's telling us that we can't defeat Vile just yet. So apparently we've known 0 for a long time, and we've known about Sigma for at least a little while. So, and that's the password. So I think I went with either this stage or this stage. I think it might have been this stage here, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So I'm just wondering how I... Okay, so Y is confirmed there. So we have Chill Penguin. I'm trying to make a restore point. No, okay, on that combination. Just reset it? Okay. Alright, so I would play Street Fighter 2, but I haven't played any of those, so I won't go there. So next game we should probably do is Super Mario Kart. I'm going to time trial because I don't want to play a full cup. And we have only 8 characters that we can choose from here. We have Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Peach, Bowser, Koopa Troopa, Toad, and Donkey Kong Jr. Yes, that character from that one game called Donkey Kong Jr. where Mario was actually the bad guy and Donkey Kong Jr. was trying to save Donkey Kong. So I believe Donkey Kong Jr. might actually be Donkey Kong now, because the original Donkey Kong from the arcade game that went up against Mario was canonically Cranky Kong, I believe. So maybe this is Donkey Kong? I don't know. The canon is really weird. So I'm going to play as Luigi, Green Mario. We only have a choice of 3 cups right now. The 4th actually being unlocked when we get when we win all 3 other cups, I think. So let's go with Bowser Castle 1. Now whenever it's the B button. Remember, it's the B button, not the A button. Okay. So no, we can't drift like we can in Mario Kart 64. We don't get any speed boost from it. And we drift very wide in this game, so of course you're going to be bouncing off walls a lot. Ow. See, it's been a while since I played Super Mario Kart, because it's not particularly one of my favourite Mario Kart games at all. It's one of my least favourite. But I've played Super Circuit, and Super Circuit, although does control a little bit better, and a lot of the tracks are better in that game, I prefer this game over it, I think, at the present moment. But these two are pretty neck and neck for the worst Mario Kart games. I mean, I can understand this one being the first one, so, you know, they hadn't got all the opportunities for the series out of the way, out of the gate, which made sense, but at the same time, you know, there's not much you can really fault it on, because this is the first attempt. And it's a good first attempt, I mean, for the SNES as well. So usually on the bottom screen we will have a map like we do here, and it does shift to, I believe the map might have a situation where it shifts to the, like if we're getting attacked from behind, like if someone behind us, like say we're in first, someone's in second, they're throwing a banana peel forward, it'll have the backwards perspective on the bottom part of the screen. I'm not sure if it's the top part of the screen or the bottom, I can't remember off the top of my head, because the last time that I played this was on the Wii, because I have it on the Wii Virtual Console, plus also playing it on the on Smash Brothers Brawl in the Chronicles mode, I think. Masterpieces mode, that's what it's called. So we go Ghost Valley 1. Look at those boos. I do love this song here, and I do love the remix of it in Mario Kart Wii. Oh, and fell off the stage. So we can't actually take this shortcut up here because we don't have a feather, which actually originated in this game and hadn't actually come back until Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was weird because you would think there would be some opportunities for using something like the feather in some of the other games. Like, I mean, Super Circuit, that would make a lot of sense, but Mario Kart 64 I could kind of understand with the technology there, but things like Double Dash kind of makes sense in that there's two people in one car, but then again, it's Mario Kart. Just, if you're trying to take physics into a Mario Kart game, you're really, really, really doing something wrong. But I think it's a remix of the Ghost House music from Mario World, isn't it? The track for this race course? I was going to say race track, but I didn't want to say track twice, so... I'm okay at Super Mario Kart, but it's not like I'm far from the best player ever. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually played this game. 15 seconds, that's not bad for a lap time. Alright, I'm going to go one more. And we'll go to Mario Circuit 4. Give me a second. Sorry guys for stopping right there. Someone knocked on the door and gave us a package from my sister. So let's get right back into the swing of things here. And we can spin out a little bit, but I have played this track. And a lot of the Mario circuits from the SNES have actually made it into other games, other Mario Kart games. Like I think Mario Circuit 1 showed up in Mario Kart Wii. Mario Circuit... No, hold on, that's not right. I think this one hasn't shown up at all. Yeah, I don't think this one has shown up at all yet, Mario Circuit 4. But Mario Circuits 1, 2 and 3 have all made it into retro courses in other games. I think Mario Circuit 1 showed up in Mario Kart DS. Mario Circuit 2, I believe. Oh, actually no, this track has shown up. It's just, it looks so different. One, because I think it's this showed up in Mario Kart Wii, and without a lot of the pipes on the racetrack, we'll admit. There's some oil slicks on the road and some mud, and I think the actual track is actually flipped. Like I think it's flipped over 180 degrees to the right. So like if you take the starting line and flip the track there, flip it right, then you have the rendition of it in Mario Kart Wii. I think mirror mode is the way the track was originally, which is kind of weird. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, that's really, really odd. Why change it like that drastically just for the normal race? But I don't know, maybe they didn't think people would notice. Or if I didn't hit the pipe, I would have had good speed going through that turn, but and just like the SNES, we do get some situations like the Sega Genesis, where we get sound effects cutting out some of the music. I thought that last lap was going to be good. So let's reset. Let's play some Super Metroid. That's better. I was wondering why it was giving me a coin sound effect, because I'm pretty sure that's not how Super Metroid started. 1994 this game came out. Jeez, I feel old now. It's older than me. The game is older than me. Like, it's over 20 years old. Nintendo presents Metroid 3, aka Super Metroid. Now I have actually played this game. This was one of my first actual Metroid games that I've played. I haven't played too far through it, unfortunately. Okay, so shot is X, jump is A, dash is B, item select is select, cancel is Y. So I think that's probably just changing the missiles. Okay, I think that's fine. Special setting. No, we don't need that on.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
For now. And now we get dialogue of Samus over her first two adventures, and this is Metroid 1 and Metroid 2, which recently actually just got re-released. Metroid 2 is a remake of Metroid 2 Return of Samus. It's Samus Returns for the 3DS. This is a remake of Metroid 2, and at this point when I'm recording, I haven't actually played it yet. But I'm getting there. I'm going to get there pretty soon. I wanted to play the first game, which Metroid 2, the original, which I have. So I have done that. I really wanted to finish it, and there's like better graphics than the one for Metroid 2 on the Game Boy. So she's just telling us that she delivered the baby Metroid that we got at the end of Metroid 2 to some Galactic Federation researchers and scientists to study on the Metroids. So yes, Metroid Prime at this time wasn't made, and technically some people can, like, over the years have said that it's not really canon, but I think Metroid Prime is canon now. I'm not exactly 100% sure. So Samus left the station, and a new bounty. Oh, she's trying to seek a new bounty, and then she picked up a distress signal where the station where the Metroid is under attack. And is that any surprise? And here we are, going back to the station, which looks like a motion sensor bomb now that I look at it from the top. Elevator sequence? Okay, and down. Okay, so jump is A. I would remember that. Jump is A and dash is B. I'm gonna have to get used to this so bad, because I think this is the way that I'm actually gonna play Super Metroid. Like, I have it on the Wii Virtual Console, and that's the way that one of the ways that I originally played the game. So we have some researchers dead. That was the title screen back there. And the baby Metroid is still there. And now we have Ridley. Fuck off, Ridley. Hey, Ridley. Fuck off. Ow. So I don't think we can kill Ridley in this area. Ow. And he gets away, and now we have a self-destruct sequence, and we have a minute to go until the reactor self-destructs, the whole space station. So the steam doesn't actually hurt us, it just tosses us back. And now we have sway. Oh, and I went to the other side of the screen, god damn it. And into the elevator we go. Didn't even show us going up the elevator. And we escape with the research station exploding. And now we go back to planet Zebus. Yes, from the first game, we go back to planet Zebus because didn't blow it up the first time. If you know your Metroid lore, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying that we haven't exploded it. That hasn't exploded. And then we get out of the gunship. And now we're free to do a lot of whatever we want to do. We only have, strict areas to go. Like we can't dash there, can't go up there, so we have to go left. But a lot of this game is non-linear. We're getting certain abilities and stuff, and it's good. It's good that the game is like that because realistically it just adds replay value in the sense that you can play it however you'd like. So we don't have the ability to roll into a ball, into a morph ball. So we only have really certain ways that we can go at this stage. So now we can shoot down, we can shoot up. Now we go into Torian from the first game, which looks exploded as shit. And I mean, it should have, because the whole place went up in smoke in Metroid 1. And that goes for Metroid Zero Mission as well. Like, Zero Mission is a remake of the first Metroid game. So if you're going to play Metroid 1, unless you want to go back for nostalgic value, play Zero Mission. Like, I haven't played Zero Mission, but I've heard from so many people it's so much better than the original Metroid. And it is. Like, the original Metroid is difficult and is pretty archaic in its own design. But I hear that Zero Mission plays a lot like Metroid Fusion, and if anything is to go by with that, this is going to be a good game. Like, if you've played this game, Fusion is sort of based on it. So now we have the Morph Ball, which is in exactly the same spot as previous. And I don't know what that thing is. I'm trying to... down. Okay, now I do Morph Ball. See, I was thinking I had Morph Ball bombs, which I don't have at this point. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to be able to do that. No, I'm not. No, we don't have missiles, so we got to go back. Unless we can actually shoot down, which I'm not sure if we can. Oh yeah, we can. We can shoot down if we want. And now we have missiles. So you press the select button and then press the X button to attack. So we go into that, opens up. See, I think we need, I'm not sure in that area specifically, but we do have a situation where we need the X-ray visor. I'm not sure if it's for that specific area yet or not, but I know there's a specific area that we need to. So we have 5 missiles into red doors. So we have more missiles. So that's our second missile expansion. Well, I should say our first missile expansion, because technically the first one is just getting missiles. Okay, so now we can go out. I gotta say, this does feel good. I gotta get used to the controls, but it feels really good that I'm playing Super Metroid again, because it's been a while since I played Super Metroid. Like, I didn't get very far originally, and that's because I had so many other games that I wanted to play at the same time that it's really hard. Oh, and we have Space Pirates. Yes, like Ridley, because we didn't really get a lot of them in Metroid 1, and we get more missiles and energy pickups. So we got them swaying all over the place, jumping all over. Makes this corridor a little bit harder to progress through because, well, we've got space pirates all over the place, but there you go. If you're wondering why I wasn't giving us any health or more health pickups, it's mostly because I think in this game, rather than the first 2 games, we got into a situation where if we have full health, I don't think it's going to really give us a lot of health pickups, and it's going to give us more missile pickups, but at the same time it doesn't give us a lot. I just gotta remember the jump. And some of these platforms are really tiny, and especially with the background as it is, kinda is a little bit harder to navigate through some of these areas, tight passages in this game, but at the same time, you know, I'm not a seasoned veteran, so that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't played as well as I can in this game. So realistically, I don't know how we lost all of our, because I think at this point in Super Metroid we've lost all our stuff. Like I said, we got the Morph Ball, we haven't got anything. Now our enemies start appearing. So we can go this way, pretty sure. Oh, okay, no we can't, because we haven't got Morph Ball bombs. Keep forgetting we don't have Morph Ball bombs at this point in the game. Jump there, that way. Now I think we can drop under this, go this way. And we have a save point. So there is one more game in here that I have played before, and it's actually A Link to the Past. I wasted a missile. Thank you. Wasted a missile or two there, which kind of sucked. Oh, I hate that thing. Takes so much health away from Samus. There we go, another 9 health. But yeah, it's Link to the Past, and I've played a lot of that game. And now we have map data, so we have our suit and all our abilities. We have our map, which we can go to Brinstar in one area. Can't go to Meridia yet because we haven't got the speed booster. So we only have a couple of ways of going. Well, realistically we've only got one area to go, and that's to go to Brinstar. So I'm gonna save. I keep forgetting I can aim up in this game, because Metroid and Metroid 2 and some of the, like, I think everything before this you couldn't aim up, and I'm so used to not being able to aim up. In this game, like, I'm so used to not aiming up in a lot of games, including Metroid, Super Metroid. Ow. That was my bad. See, I'm not very good at a lot of these games. Go to a save point. Save completed, and reset. And this intro. I think this is the best Zelda game. I mean, I'm playing through Breath of the Wild still, and I'm really loving that game. But I remember playing this game, and goddamn. So I'm just gonna go with bought, because why the fuck not? So now we have our opening cutscene. Why are you taking your sword and shield? Come back. But I love playing this game. Now we have the lamp. I don't think I actually got the lamp the first time. Okay, so the X button is the map. Can't go down that way. Can't go that way, so we have to go up. And we can chuck things in this game. Helps with rupees, but it helps with enemies as well, and trying to beat them. So we're not allowed to go in the castle. I don't know why he doesn't do anything, considering that he sees us go sideways. So basically just it's a little bit like Ocarina of Time in this instance, where there is a very obvious hole just here. And we fall down to the basement floor below, and here's our dad. or uncle, I can't remember. Zelda is your destiny? I don't know what he was trying to say there, but we have the sword and shield now, and we have better control in this game compared to Zelda 1, because I've played Zelda 1, and goddamn, is that game really annoying with its control sometimes. And now we have blue rupees, which are 5 rupees, I believe, in the game. But yeah, I love this game. Like, when I initially played it, I played it for the first time, and I didn't put it down for a few hours. Like, I think my dad and I were just playing this game on the Wii Virtual Console, and I was absolutely in love. But we can stab. It looks like from that angle, but it's really just a swipe. Whereas I think in the original game in Zelda 2, it was more a stab. So the castle, Hyrule Castle, is basically a nice little starting dungeon area. It's not too bad. There you go, get our heart back. So it leads back outside. So we can't go that way. I think in the game previously I used to take the hits as tank, because I didn't know how to play very well. But I can take this pot, and I can throw it, and I almost hit an enemy with it, but that would have been funny. But we can actually hit enemies with pots and stuff, and it's great. It's great for doing that, and it has knockback as well. Like, we don't really get knockback too much, but if we throw something at someone, yeah, that thing is having knockback. And our eyes, for some reason, disappear when we're pushing something. So that's going down. Go away. Die. We have the key. And, well, we have the map. But I love this thing. I love this thing. It sounds so good. Oh yeah, and that signal, yeah, we're down to 1 heart. I didn't realize we were down to 1 heart. Fuck you. Die. Oh, there's heart. And bang. I just love the concept of that. Like, I've done it so many times in this game, from playing it from the few hours that I've played, because I think I played to at least halfway over the first quest, not the second part of the quest, and I just died. Not the first time. So I reckon I'm going to save and quit, because I've played this for a while already. So that's the SNES Classic, guys. Jeez, I went on for a little while longer than I think I should have. But yeah, I really do like this. And it's the thing, and a lot of the games that are on here, like, I've bought so many games. Like, I've bought Super Mario World, I've bought, I think Super Castlevania 4 I might have bought as well. Mega Man X, duh. But there's a lot of games here that I wanted to play for such a long time, but haven't. And now I can play them. So if I'm going to do first impressions videos on any of them, of course I'm going to be diving into each of them on, I think, this, and the same goes for the the NES Classic as well. So with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions video that's probably longer than it needs to be. This has been Mario Man 2100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.